MOJI AI Intelligent Imager A6 Operation Video Explanation. From left to right are the USB port, Ethernet port, power cord port, and power switch. Take out the power cord and insert it into the power port. Remove the macroscopic detect handling and insert it into the USB port. Turn on the power switch and wait for the device to boot up. First, pull down the screen. Long press the Wi-Fi icon to enter the Wi-Fi page. Select the strongest Wi-Fi signal and click Connect. After a successful connection, return to the main. Click on our Skin Center app and select the Tryout mode. Before official use, please exit the trial mode, as the skin analysis records in trial mode can only be saved for a few hours. For official use, please register the account with email address to activate the device. Start the AI Skin Detect. Click to create a new profile, take a photo or select an avatar from the gallery, or you can skip setting an avatar, enter the username. Select the gender, enter a valid phone number, and enter the age. Next to the personal profile are the comparison analysis and edit profile buttons. Comparison analysis is for comparing the before and after effects of the customer's skincare. Edit profile is for editing the customer's personal profile. Click the photo button to start taking photos. When taking the photo, align the center line with the nose center line. Have the person being photographed close their eyes. Place the chin on the chin rest and press the forehead against the forehead rest. After the positive face photo is completed, 5 images will appear: white light image, negative polarization image, positive polarization image, ooze light image, and UV. Click next to enter the left face photo page. The person being photographed needs to turn their head 60 degrees to the right, exposing the left face and slightly showing the right face. Otherwise, the system will not recognize the face. If you do not need to take a left face photo, click Skip. The right face photo follows the same steps. Click Next to enter the image upload and analysis page. The upload and analysis speed depends on the network speed. After the upload and analysis are completed, it will jump to the moisture page. Pick up the macroscopic detect handle. When the two metal contacts on the handle touch the skin, click Measure on the screen to read the moisture level. The moisture measurement page is divided into sections: forehead, left cheek, right cheek, nose, chin. Note that the two buttons on the handle are not related to moisture measurement. Note that if the metal contacts are not firmly pressed against the skin, the screen will show a moisture reading failure. After measurement is completed, click Submit. The screen will display our comprehensive facial moisture value. Note that the measured moisture value indicates the current water content of our skin. There are 3 levels of state assessment: poor, warning, and good. The maximum facial moisture content can reach 49%. Below 10% is poor, 10% to 30% is warning, and 30% to 49% is good. The problem analysis text will vary depending on the skin condition assessment. The next item is the hazards of skin dehydration. Below are the care recommendations. Care recommendations are divided into endogenous hydration and exogenous hydration. Endogenous hydration means increasing daily water intake. Exogenous hydration refers to using products containing moisturizing ingredients in our daily care, daily precautions, and our hydration recommendation case images. Finally, there are dehydration case images. Dehydration leads to dry and sensitive skin, as well as fine lines and wrinkles. Next to it is the plan matching button. Organizer can input or change recommended products and projects through our backend website. After successful backend input, it will appear on this page. Click the top left to return to the moisture page. Superficial pigment page. On the left are the positive face, left face, and right face buttons. On the right are the label display and macro buttons. You can click on the picture to zoom in to see the skin problems. Click Mark to show and Mark to hide. The part circled in purple is where the algorithm works out the position of the superficial pigment on our face. Click the macro button. You can choose different parts to shoot at the top left of the screen. Pick up the glove. There are 2 buttons on the glove. The top is a photo button, and the bottom is a button to switch the light source. The macroscopic head is divided into 3 light sources, which are white light, negative polarized light, and UV light. Put the hand on our nose. First click to switch the light source and then click the photo button. Then switch the light source and then take a photo. Switch the light source 3 times. Take the picture 3 times. When you're done shooting, click Submit. Jump to the macro detection record page. We can click on the picture, zoom in to see the skin problems. White light map is to see our skin lines and oil production. Negative polarized light is to look at skin sensitivity issues, and you can see the hair follicle mouse clogged with oil. UV light map, orange red fluorescent dots show the distribution of bacteria in our skin. Below are the macro detection button and the comparative analysis button. Click the macro test button to perform the macro test again. The comparison and analysis button can be used to compare the effect before and after care. Click the top left corner to return to the shallow pigment page. The first is a condition assessment, which is divided into 3 levels: good, warning, and poor. According to the different skin conditions of the photographer, the system will give different state assessment and problem analysis. The next item is a reference assessment of stain types, divided into melasma, freckles, age spots, and melanin dysfunction. Long press the picture to zoom in and click the picture to zoom out. Merchants can change the case diagram according to the background URL. Here is the problem analysis and care advice. According to the different skin detection problems of the photographer, the system is divided into melasma, freckles, age spots, and melanin dysfunction problem analysis and corresponding care recommendations. The next item is the deep pigment fluorescent agent page. You can click the annotation show and annotation hide and macro buttons. This page is to look at the pigment in the deep skin and the residual problem of fluorescent agent through whooshy light. What's circled in purple is where the algorithm works out where the deep pigment is on our face. The first item below is the condition assessment. The condition assessment is divided into 3 levels: good, warning, and poor. According to the different skin conditions of the photographer, the system will give different state assessment and problem analysis. The next item is a reference assessment of stain types, divided into melasma, freckles, and melanin dysfunction. Long press the picture to zoom in, and click the picture to zoom out. Merchants can change the case diagram according to the background URL. Here is the problem analysis and care advice. Finally, the importance of sun protection. Brown pigment page. This page is a brown light to look at the deep pigment problems of the skin. This page is set up with a sliding cursor, which can be compared with negative polarized light and brown light to more clearly see our skin pigmentation and other problems. For example, there is pigmentation here under negative polarized light, and the skin pigmentation here is more obvious under our brown light. The first is a condition assessment, which is divided into 3 levels: good, warning, and poor. According to the different skin conditions of the photographer, the system will give different state assessment and problem analysis. Here is the problem analysis and care advice. According to the different skin detection problems of the photographer, the system gives corresponding nursing suggestions. A matching button is also set next to the care recommendations. Porphyronicum page. The page is to look at the skin by UV light for porphyronicum problems. Click the image to enlarge it. The more orange-red fluorescent spots on the skin surface, the more porphyrin acne bacteria on the skin. Condition assessment is divided into 3 levels: good, warning, poor. According to the different skin conditions of the photographer, the system will give different state assessment and problem analysis. Preventive care recommendations and the option collocation button are also set next to them. Effect drawing is the comparison effect drawing before and after care. Businesses can change the effect drawing according to the background website. Large pores blacky as page. The page has a sliding cursor that allows you to see large pores and blackheads by comparing the negative polarized light with a lead map. The yellow circle on the negative polarized light map in the bottom image marks the visible pore size and blackhead problems. You can mark show and mark hide. Condition assessment. Condition assessment is divided into 3 levels: good, warning, poor. According to the different skin conditions of the photographer, the system will give different state assessment and problem analysis. The harm of clogged pores and the causes of clogged pores. Strong oil secretion and poor skin cleaning can cause enlarged pores and clogged pores. Pore blockage case diagram. Long press to enlarge the picture. Click to shrink. Merchants can change the case diagram according to the background URL. The last item is the nursing advice, and the nursing advice is also set next to the skin collocation button. Acne oil page. The page has a sliding cursor that allows you to see acne and oil problems by comparing negative and positive polarized light. The yellow area is the distribution of grays. The cursor slides to the right, and it is a negative polarized light map. The algorithm uses blue boxes or short lines to mark the distribution position of acne, which can be marked to show or to hide. The condition assessment is divided into 3 levels: good, warning, and poor. According to the different skin conditions of the photographer, the system will give different state assessments, problem analysis, and case diagrams. Merchants can also change the case image according to the background URL. Nursing suggestions. Nursing suggestions next to the skin collocation button is also set. Sensitive red blood thread page. By sliding the cursor, you can compare the negative polarized light with the erythrogram to see the skin sensitivity and red blood problems. The more sensitive the skin is, the redder it appears in the erythrogram. The condition assessment is divided into 3 levels: good, warning, and poor. According to the different skin conditions of the photographer, the system will give different state assessments, problem analysis, and normal skin case diagram. The same business can change the case diagram in the background. The last item is the nursing advice, and the nursing advice is also set next to the skin collocation button. Wrinkles and roughness pages. By sliding the cursor, you can compare the positive polarization image with the white image to see the problems of skin wrinkles and roughness. The skin problems can be clearly seen through the white map. You can click annotation to show and annotation to hide. The algorithm uses small green lines to mark the distribution of skin breaks and skin roughness. State assessment. Only percentages and problem analysis are presented. Causes of aging and preventive care. A plan mix button is set next to preventive care. Comprehensive report page. At the end of each project, you can go directly to the comprehensive report page. At the top is the client's profile. The first is our emergency analysis, which is divided into porphyronicum and sensitivity, red blood lines. It means that when we do nursing, we should first solve these 2 problems. QR code on the right. You can scan the code to download the report. Grade analysis, divided into good, warning, and poor grades, is presented in the form of a bar chart. The more serious the problem, the higher the position. The bar can slide left and right to see the hidden items. Key analysis. Only the grade assessed as poor will appear in the focus analysis column, and if none of the items detected has a poor grade, then no items will appear in the focus analysis column. Problem analysis and care recommendations. Click on the bar chart to select different items to present individual reports for different items. The top right corner of the page is a print logo and a return to the home page logo. Back to home page. In the upper left corner of the home page is the settings button. Individual value adjustment. Individual hiding and overall hiding can be performed. The search box below can be quickly found by the customer's name or phone number. Single value adjustment. Click on the customer profile. You can slide the cursor, adjust the customer's single or multiple values to become better. Single hide. Click on the customer profile. You can choose to hide a single or multiple items. The system automatically saves the successful. The customer again shot will not show the hidden items. Overall hiding. You can choose to hide a single or multiple items. After the system automatically saves successfully, the hidden items will not be displayed when each customer takes a photo. Click the button in the upper right corner to view the system version and network diagnostics. Click the button in the lower left corner to scan the code and watch the teaching video. Click the button in the lower right corner to scan the code and view the operation instructions. The video is over.